Lia Berezka Zuniga. I am a stylist and I own a vintage store. It's called Tiny Opal Vintage. I am also a third grade teacher and a mother, and I feel like it always influences everything that I do. My father is a refugee from Poland and my mom's an immigrant from the Philippines. So growing up, it was really about survival. It was, my parents both had 2 to 3 jobs. I was really babysat by my grandparents some days because of that scheduling. There was no time really for creativity. It was more about the bare necessities, about working to feed yourself, working to clothe yourself. So through that, I always got hand-me-downs. My mom had 5 siblings, sisters, and they all loved to, experiment with looks, especially coming from another country. They really wanted to embrace American style. So at a really young age, I would kind of rummage through my mom's closets, my Tita Eileen's closet. She was a new waver, and I would just explore, and that's when I began to thrift. I was 8, 9 years old and buying Nike shirts at first and Jordan and Bulls t-shirts and wearing them to school, and nobody knew. It was like my little secret that I could have all this style on the dime, and I learned it from my parents. I feel like at first, they were really like, you need to survive, you need to do this for basic living, and then after they saw that it really was tied to everything that I do, my artistry and teaching and things like that, they decided, wow, this is a talent. This is not, for fun. This isn't a hobby. As soon as I started getting successful, it was like they finally understood this is one of my dreams. I think that it took a really long time in terms of kind of embracing the doubt, because once you recognize that you are doubting yourself, you're underestimating your own self, you start to break out of your own box. So I feel like as I grew older, I just really rebelled against my parents, and they had no choice. There was no way out for me. I felt like I had to be confident in everything I was doing and trusting in my own identity apart from the identities that my parents, held over me growing up. So I feel like it was just my own survival to be able to just break through and continuously rebel no matter what, just listening to my intuition. You can do everything. You don't have to pick one thing. You can be a stylist, you can be an athlete, you can be an intellectual, and nobody can define you but yourself. And never stop reaching for those opportunities. Never feel like because one person or a group of people underestimate you, that should stop you or that's your period. It's just your transitional phase, and you're gonna figure it out, I promise.